A nonprofit organization on the South Shore is honoring those who served in the military with a refurbishing project. Northern News Now's Natalie Hepner talked to members about why they decided to rebuild an old war weapon and how they hope to honor veterans now and in the future with the project.
Revitalizing a piece of history in Ashland.
It was just getting to where it was in a very deplorable condition.
Sons of the American Legion Squadron 90 members, including Vice Commander Walter Gursky, decided to restore the city's historic howitzer. The inspiration for the project came from a photo of Gursky's grandfather.
They actually had done just a simple paint job on it back in probably the 90s. That really, when he died and that photograph came up, it just gave me the idea that that would be a great way to kind of more directly honor my grandfather, and also through the organization, through our mission to honor and preserve the memories of our veterans and our ancestors that served.
When the members announced the repair project Memorial Day last year, the community reacted with support.
A large number of the community came forward with financial donations, businesses, individuals, you name it. We were quite blown away. We actually had budgeted for about 2 years of fundraising, and by the end of the first summer, we were ready to start moving. So we were so just blown away by this support.
The refurbished howitzer debuted this past 4th of July.
To see it all together in basically in a year's time is pretty amazing. And it definitely gives us a little boost in our confidence as a group to see we could do something like this.
Remembering those who served and preserving the past.
But hopefully it can keep this history and this memory alive for future generations as well, so that we can remember that everyone that's gone overseas, fought, bled, died for everything that we have around us today.
In Ashland, Natalie Hepner, Northern News Now.
The Squadron 90 members will be holding a ceremony tomorrow to honor 9/11 and rededicate the howitzer to veterans. For more information about the event, you can head to northernnewsnow.com.